Hello? Ooh. That chat room. Hang on, let me plug in my... What? There we go. Now I can hear things a lot better. Anyways, hello. I don't have a job anymore. I don't have a job anymore. So... looks like I'm just gonna be a full-time streaming android. So that's fun. That's great. But no, it's been a long time coming, and honestly, I feel a whole lot more relieved now that I don't have to... now that I don't have to do physical labor, to be honest. And then come home every day and be, like, super exhausted and unable to provide the entertainment that I think you people deserve from me. So yeah. Full-time streaming now. Again. Still in a bit of an awkward situation with it all, but I'm thinking hopefully once I get everything all back together, just like my entire mentality, my entire streaming personality, all that stuff, once that's all back in order, I'll be a good full-time streamer again. Anyways, what's up? Ulrix, KP, Leaf. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all, good to see y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before I get back into the swing of things for full-time streaming, but... you know, only time will tell. Well, only time will show that I can rebuild. I guess is one way to say it. Yeah, good to see you again as well, nerd. Good to have you back. You were missed. Yeah, thanks, guys. I didn't stream on my birthday. That's only slightly upsetting. Mambo. Oh, you know what? I wanted to put this source down here. Anyways, thanks for the mambo. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. Hopefully, like, for realsies this time. The depression season was kind of rough. The entire year that I had of working while streaming was rough. And now I feel like I can just get back to enjoying life. And being a VTuber. You know, I did have stuff planned for today, but I think it's gonna have to be put on hold for a bit. So I'm just gonna start my new OSRS account tonight. Just kind of chill, chat a bit, hopefully, and get everything related to that all squared away. Because I've been itching to play RuneScape again. RuneScape is just one of my favorite. It's just one of my favorite games. It defined my childhood. What can I say? Hang on. Trying to fix my camera. Just fixing my camera real quick. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Okay, so my light, my new light, is on a tripod. And unfortunately, I just have, like, no space for this thing. So, it's like, it's been constantly teetering. And the only way I can stabilize it is with a... is with my Booba mouse pad. It's like the only good platform for it to stand on. Which isn't saying much, unfortunately. Speaking of Booba mousepad, chat, new merch drop is coming this weekend. Keep an eye out for Friday, chat. You're gonna get some new merch. And also the start of Egglock. I'm looking forward to start of Egglock. Oh, Bella is under maintenance right now. So I will not be enabling voice for her tonight. She's gonna be fixed up. No. Well, too bad. So she just gets to sit here and look pretty. Speaking of sitting here and looking pretty, where's my plushie? I need my plushie. She's just temporarily voiceless. She has a mouth, but she cannot speak. But I know she'll appreciate head pats. Oh. But yeah, the whole plan is to just... whole plan stream-wise is I'm just gonna get back on track with everything. I'm gonna try and get back on track, try to rebuild personality, rebuild streamer ability. All of that. That's just kind of the whole plan. Yeah. Listen, chat. I still have massive anxiety. So, it takes a little bit of time to get everything back up and running. I do have a lot of work stories, though. So, there's always that. Always got a lot of work stories, a lot of topics. If anybody ever has any topics they want to talk about, I'm always down to just yap about them. Hiya, Supply. How's it going? Oh, speaking of which... Wait, I need to look up something. Tomodachi Life... Living the Dream... Is that Switch 2 only, or is that just Switch 1 as well? It's Switch 1. Who resubbed? Who subbed? Anomaly. 2 months. Prime subbing. Thank you. Much appreciated. AYAYA! Aliens are coming and... I think TTS is broken. I think I remember seeing something yesterday about TTS being broken, so... I'll have to fix that. Just checking something else real quick. Oh yeah, I was supposed to have a collab tonight, but I think that's gonna get rescheduled. One of the most consistent, inconsistent things. True. Nice 25 streak, KP. Jesus. Here, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can fix this real quickly. Alerts. Alert box thingy.
I also got this one. I might spend a little too much time here.
That started a hype train, by the way. I need to turn that off. Or maybe I don't.
I can't give credit. I so much more.
Thank you, KP, for the 4 months. Welcome back.
I can give credit.
So wait, that's how TTS did work.
I can't as long as I said.
How did that work?
I come back when you're a little more. It's little easy. Just
I think alerts are just being
I
weird.
can't give credit. Richer. Come back when you're a little richer. Can't give credit. Richer. Come back when you're a little richer. Back when I used to be.
Why is that so loud, by the way? Is that like really loud for anyone else?
Give me your rubies. Give me your rubies. You want it? Give
I think that's like really loud. Hold up.
Give me your rubies. I
Shut
can't
up.
give credit. Richer. Come back when you're a little richer. Can't give credit. Richer. Come back when you're a little richer. Give
It is a bop.
me your rubies.
Reposted in the wrong shop is a banger. I do agree. I did say I was gonna fix the hype train, so I am gonna do that. Wait. Wait, was? Oh, did I forget my audio? I hate this new audio mixer thing from... I hate the way the audio mixer works now on OBS. Oh my god. 600 bits? Thank you, Leaf. AYAYA. I turned the monitoring off, that's why. I turned the frickin' monitoring off, that's why. I didn't mute it. Oh, I hate this new audio mixer, dude. It's so weird. It's fine, though. Anyways, thank you for the hype train. I appreciate it. I appreciate it much. I gotta fix the hype train, though. Anyways, if you want emotes, or, yeah, new emotes, just give me money. I gotta start e-bagging more. This is satire, by the way, but I should start e-bagging more. It would be really funny. Hang on, where do you do this? Hype train settings. Monetization community. Okay. Kickoff threshold. 5? Yeah, there we go. I prefer the Doug Dimmadome one, but that is still a banger. I haven't heard the Doug Dimmadome one, actually. No, I will not become a right wing. I will not become a right wing. Disgusting. Kind of great. Send it to me in DMs and I'll listen to it like after stream or during OSRS or something like that. That is funny though. I do think that is well, I should have seen it coming, but honestly, the sheer concept of it is pretty good. Oy. Oy vey. Alright, it's time to launch OSRS. Why did that open a Microsoft Edge? Are you telling me I had to manually launch this? No, it's because it's from the freaking Jagex launcher. Okay. I may be slightly stupid, chat. That's all I gotta say. But also, who said anything about me being good at... Who said anything about me being good at OSRS? Okay, have a good sleep, Yume. Weekly maintenance? Oh, yeah, this is gonna cause stuff to lag. Anyway, thanks for the hype train. I do appreciate it. Okay, oh, I know what it was. Oh my god, RuneScape is loud. RuneScape is loud. Wait, this game doesn't wait, RuneScape doesn't full screen? Huh? Hang on. There was something else I need to do. Or else I know things are gonna get really mad at me. Alright. Let's do this. Music is a lot different in this game than I remember. You have to take your step pops to the hospital? Oh, jeez. I hope he gets better soon. That really sucks. see. Do I just window capture this? That doesn't look right. That did not look right. That looks right. Oh my god, it's not 16 by 9. Wait. I can't. I might be able to 4 by 3 it. Oh my god, yeah, it doesn't even 4 by 3. You know what? That's good. That'll work. Takes blood thinners and one of the veins popped, so it was a bloodbath. They just patched him up and done. Yeah. Yikes. I mean, that's still pretty bad. What? Now it's fucking full screened. Okay, dude. Also, it's quiet as hell. Excuse me? Why are you so quiet? Hang on. It's like unhearable. Hang on, chat room. Alright. You can bleed out quick if not taken care of fast. God. Yeah, that does... That is quite an issue. Oh, right. I should probably use this kind of build. Unfortunately, I do know what it's like having grandparents that are not in the best of places right now. So I can relate. This is interesting. Wait, this is so new. This character customization is so new. So fun fact, I actually did not play OSRS in my childhood. I actually played RuneScape 2. I was more of a RuneScape 2 child. So, but this is like my 5th time playing OSRS, so there's that at least. Also lucky I don't have a thing like phobia or some for blood. I see blood pretty much taking care of it quick. Yeah. Still rough though. And also as a killer android, seeing blood does cause me to kill everything in sight. So, not ideal. Seeing blood is not very ideal. Never really played RuneScape, always played Wizard 101. Dude. I think Wizard 101 is making a comeback. Well, it always has been making a comeback, but I personally think that that game, it comes back in spurts. And I kind of want to play it some... Actually, no, I want to play Pirate 101. The pirate one is pretty cool. Or about to kill me on sight if I get one of my usual nosebleeds. Any amount of blood triggers it, yeah. Wait. Hang on. Oh, ew. Hang on. Yo, what's up, MCH? Hi. Chat, no. No, they really changed the controls on this game. Shoko, where's Shokoko? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Max foreground. No, put that to 60. No. One thing I didn't know about is that Wizard 101 has a pretty big speed running community that Shawnee is a part of. I think Shawnee mentioned that at one point. Which is honestly sick. Humble. Hang on, where the frick? Oh, it's because it's middle mouse. That's not new. Okay. I remember how to play this game now. It's like I love MMOs and all that, but as much as I really do love Final Fantasy XIV, RuneScape will always have my heart. AYAYA! AYAYA! Kind of tempted to play W101 with him. Almost 10 games started and not finished. Yeah, such is the ways of the collab server, if I'm being honest. That's just such the ways of, Wait, I can use the arrow keys? Why wouldn't it let me do that before? Fuck you, game. But for as much as I do love, MMOs, it's just... RuneScape will always be for me. Otherwise I can move on. Okay. But yeah, don't make no mistake, I love 14. RuneScape will always be for me, though. Dude, I can't wait to just, like... I can't wait to just do grinding and just random yapping on stream. Because I love this game too much. Toontown, now that's a good one. Flashing icon here, quest list. Yeah, but RuneScape 3 is also not great, so... I was more of a... As I said, I was more of a RuneScape 2 person. I never really played old school or RuneScape 1. When I was younger, I played RuneScape 2. Club Penguin, classic. I forgot that Club Penguin was owned by Disney. I completely forgot about that. What am I smithing again? I hate that the game makes you smith a dagger. I want a sword. I tried to get into Toontown when I was really young, but every time I tried, I just ended up bored and switching back to Club Penguin. That's just what it'd be like. I was also a Webkins person. I played a bunch of Webkins as a child. Club Penguin ERP? Jesus. Why would you ERP on Club? Isn't that what Has Been Hotel was for? Or Habbo Hotel? I imagine that's just more like Has Been Hotel, to be honest. Elite Penguin Force ASMR? No. I will not be doing that. Anyways, give me my sword. Popular servers, hence the shutdown. You know it's evil when they just shut down popular servers like that. You know you're just gonna lose your fan base. I don't know any of those, so I am not gonna bother. What's a world? Oh yeah, I'll end up buying a bond eventually. Also, this is not Iron Man. I've done Iron Man accounts before. I think they're kind of lame. They're so boring. Also, frickin' tutorials. If I could just learn how to speedrun Tutorial Island, I would. Ew. Interesting. That's new. This is new. Kill the cock. No, I'm not planning to do an Iron Man. Club Penguin ERP. That is something I never thought I wanted to ever hear. Ambo. That, and also much less thinking about the fact that you should not abbreviate. You should not abbreviate Club Penguin. Chat. Yeah, I know how to use the bank. Although I should probably set a pin. No, I kid you not. Did you guys see the thing about Chris Pratt? After the Mario movie, he tweeted out, like, a thank you letter. He tweeted out a thank you letter for having been Mario again for the Mario movie, and then at the very end of it, he abbreviated his name. He abbreviated his name, and everyone in the comments was just like, Chris, you really shouldn't be doing that. Like, everyone was legit concerned. Also, what's up, Matthias? Good to see ya. But yeah, that was pretty vile. I do not recommend ever doing... Listen, chat. The abbreviation was a mistake. It's a massive goddamn mistake to ever abbreviate that shit. Oh, God. Okay. I was just about to make the comparison to Club Penguin. That's what sparked it. I was just like, wait, I realized if you abbreviate Club Penguin, that's a mistake. Don't do that. Oh, God. There are a lot of problems with the world. This is one of them. The fact that we have been tainted with the abbreviations of cyberpunk. Anyways, I have to do this quest. Actually... Wait, I have a bucket, right? Eggs, I know where to get that, and then the mill. Yeah. Alright. I remember how to do this. Your mother? No, it's just not a problem. She was good. She was good last night. They don't call me a motherfucker for nothing. Quick, close the gate, you bastard. Way to ruin the muscle man joke. That's just what I do, baby. That's just what I do. But it's okay, chat. Fun segue into how, at the end of the week, there's gonna be another merch drop. I'm actually really looking forward to this one because this is stuff that people have been... It's stuff that people have been requesting for a while now. It's not gonna be a plushie, unfortunately, but... the next best thing. And I am very excited. Still have the... Yeah, I hope you still have the keychain. as I've mentioned, it is gonna be... It's gonna be a brand new docky. I'm getting a brand new safe for work docky. Okay, that's really freaking loud. What the hell? And a 3D mouse pad. It's gonna be exciting. I think I looked up the prices on them all, by the way. There's like a docky keychain that's coming with it as well, and like an extra large 3D mouse pad. Unfortunately, if I'm gonna do the plushie, I gotta get a, I gotta do a petition for that. But I do plan on doing a plushie at some point. I just have to get enough people to actually pledge towards it, which is going to be the hard part. Will it be a Fumo, though? More than likely. If not a Fumo, something else. Something else for sure. To be fair, I did just buy my first Fumo as well. It's probably gonna be Fumo-like. Or a plushie would go great with a totally not unhealthily large collection. Same. Wait. Oh, wait, no, I gotta go in the house. So the thing about Uwu Market plushies are... I think you have to pledge $2 towards them. Yeah, you pledge $2, and then, like, a couple weeks later, you pay, like, $30 for the rest of it. Thanks, Fred. Fumo is a Ligma joke. I mean, I already have a lot of art of... I already have a lot of, or like a Fumo art, so... could definitely be plausible. It'll be plausible soonish. But at the end of the day, again, I would need to petition it. Oh, what else happened recently? But yeah, enough about me. What about you? What about you, chat? How have things been while I was gone and dealing with my 2 weeks? My 2 remaining weeks of work. What the hell? Evil sheep. Been fine? Oh, that's fine. That's good to hear at least. I did start my programming today at least, so there's that. You bastard. Got back into streaming again this past month, hell yeah. Streaming's fun when you don't have to deal with the ever-lingering anxiety. Wait, what? I forgot where the spinning wheel is. Well, there's one there. Tomodachi Life is keeping me happy for now. Dude, I was watching Celeste play Tomodachi Life yesterday. That game legit looks so much... it looks so much fun and so... just so much silliness. Like, I might just actually get that game. Just something to mess around with. Mothman, Celeste made Miku and Teto. I think the most cursed thing I've ever seen was people recreating the bite of 87. Renegade Platinum Nuzlocke, it's still draining but slowly going. Fair enough. I wish the best on that still. I also can't wait for the egg lock on Friday. I think for the most part, the reason I haven't started it yet, besides work, is because I'm trying to forget all of the eggs, because I made all of the eggs for that. And now I'm trying to forget them. So it's like a pseudo-blind playthrough at that point. Determined to finish it this year, I will win one run. I believe in you. I know you can do it. I am very much looking forward to the egg lock. Alright, did I do everything for this quest correctly? I think I did. Probably did. Go streaking. Wait, did I get one too many? Oh, no, I didn't. Yo, money! The Pokemon Mansion? Is that the one in Eterna? Wait, what is this? Dude. Also, I didn't hear the Mambo. South of Hardhome. Oh, the Trophy Garden. Okay. Yeah, Trophy Garden. Battle the Old Man and Commander Saturn. I love how these Kaizo Pokemon ROM hacks, they like to change the story like big time of the original game. So it's always a really funny thing. Hi Boo, how's it going? I always take a little hugs. How did I miss the chat fart as well? Dude, I swear to God. RuneScape is like so loud in my ears right now. I can't hear. What should be the first skill that I grind? Let's see, I could do combat stuff, I can do mining, smithing, fishing. Cooking, prayer, crafting, wood cutting and fire making, the classic. Magic, rune crafting. Wait, sailing? This is new. What the helly? Wait, sailing is new. Look at that time I heard it. Huh. I could grind fishing for a while. Fishing and cooking. Ooh, actually, that does sound like a good idea. Ariel emotes. Excited for next month. Aren't you graduating next month, Boo? Oh my gosh. Hi, Hal. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. That's a big old raid you got going on there. Thank you. Welcome, raiders. I am Oro, your military android, and I am just getting back into streaming after having resigned from my job. And now I'm doing chill RuneScape and chatting. My new favorite addictions. Or not new, just something I haven't done in a while and I really want to play RuneScape again. What the fuck? Hope I'm having a great stream so far. I'm chilling, to be honest with you. Thanks for the raid. Let me shout you out real quickly. Guys, go follow Hal. Hal is another cyber VTuber like me. Good friend of mine. Oh my god, we were talking about Wizard 101 earlier. We were just talking about that game. And how I wanted to play Pirate 101. But yeah, go give Hal a follow. Good friend of mine. Rizzy, yeah, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Just something about MMOs in general. And how they're just like high-key my addiction. Never played it. Wizard 101 was my childhood. I never played either of them. The only MMOs I've ever played are basically this and 14. Brother and I could only have one subscription. Yeah. So it be. Anyways, chat. This is like one of my favorite things to do in this game is just fishing. I love the fishing. Let me look at those again. I'm sorry, you got caught in the raid. The Pokemon Kanto theme park? Ooh. I had to look that up. What does that look like? Pokemon Kanto Park. Just kind of looking this up. Edgetown. Because I know you do live in Japan. Ooh, there's There's 4 food locations. Snorlax is popcorn? Wait. Hang on. Let's look at this together, chat. RuneScape, you can... Or we'll just put this in the corner while RuneScape happens. Barbecue flavored popcorn? I don't know. I don't know about that one. Milk caramel doesn't sound half bad though. Caramel popcorn is great. Don't get me wrong. Evie's Cafe. Oh my god, I need this. I need the Jolteon. Custard cream and strawberry jam. Very interesting flavor. Milk cream and caramel cream. That actually doesn't sound half bad. Now the latte art. You already know I'm getting Jolteon with that. But like... Oh, there's more? Wait, no, I can't chop down that tree. Now! Baguette rolls, soup, fries, waffle sandwiches. No flavored. Oh, you can click on these. Wait, hold on. Hold on, these actually look really good. Long sausage and onion rings? Wait a minute. Hold on, I gotta cook my shrimp. I gotta redo that. Hang on, I need to look up. I need to see this. Oh, I see the onion rings. They're tempura fried. Wait, that actually looks so fucking good. I kind of want that. I kind of really want that that sandwich. Spinach fries with Caesar cream sauce? What the? Kale waffle with fruit and nuts? What on? What in the world? Meatball and soft-boiled egg demi-glace soup. What the fuck? Wait, this menu is actually kind of fire. Altaria really be cooking. Altaria is actually out here cooking, dude. That's crazy. Oh, one quick thing I need to look at. Is that just... Converts an item into gold. Okay, it's not good enough to do it on the burnt stuff, I'm pretty sure. Dude, give me one of everything on this menu. I will eat it. This is actually such a goated menu. Did we look at this? Charcoal karage? Is it just dyed black? I mean, charcoal is edible, technically. But, like... Wait. No, they don't tell you what it is. That's cringe. Mentaiko and cream cheese and dashi soy sauce. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The pictures for these menu items do not do it justice. They do not look that great. They do not look that great, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Wait, special beverages showing starters using their moves? Dude, if they could just give, like... Just give, like, an ingredients list. Just like actually give an ingredients list, dude. So wait, is there... Oh, and then there's bottled bevs. Okay, what about the attractions? Day of entry, Ace Trainer Pass. Ace Trainer's pass holders are allowed to use the priority lane. Oh, so it's a fast pass. Carriage pulled by Ponyta and Rapidash. I am traveling, but I would travel by balloon on that. I would absolutely travel by balloon on that. So what's... Dude, why do they explain... They explain these things but not even give images? That's fricked up. Ooh, meet and greet Pokemon. I want to meet Eevee. Let me meet Eevee. Oh, this is adorable. That's actually adorable. Holy sheesh. Honestly, I like the concept of that park, but them not actually showing or like describing anything is so cringe. Dude, just show me... Explain to me the freaking... the freaking beverages. I would know which one to get. I actually messed up. Oh well. One could only dream to go there one of these days. Red shell calzone. Love me a good calzone. I love calzones. What can I do now? Where would I even get sardines? Oh, wait. You can get sardines. I need real quickly fishing guide. Bait fishing. Right, I would need bait. Wait, that's 3,000 to 8,000 experience an hour? Dude, I forgot how profitable some of this stuff is. Oh, you know what? Right, cooking, fish. What level can I cook? It's trout and salmon I'm looking for. Trout is 15. Salmon 25. Okay, perfect. Even the bathrooms were themed. Super Mar or underwater level with appropriate music. I think I have seen videos on that. I have actually seen videos. Which is pretty awesome. Highly recommend it. If I ever get out of the... If I ever go out and, like, travel, maybe someday. I mean, it would be cool. I also don't really do a whole lot of rides. Gettysburg for Christmas with my brother and his wife's fam. Gettysburg, huh? That sounds interesting. He lives in Reading? Well, that's really not that far from where I live, so... When I say I live in outside of Philly by like an hour, I'm not kidding around with that. Oh yeah. Been like over a month since I was in Philly too as well. The escape room we did in Philly was, for this year at least, it was alright. It was alright. It was not like the most exciting thing I've ever done in terms of escape rooms. It was like a Western bank heist theme. It was Western bank heist themed, so... It was pretty fun, but it was like, also it felt like really short because we finished it in like 45 minutes. I think it was like less than 45 minutes as well. Not really all that difficult, if you ask me. And then the Brazilian steakhouse we went to. So we went to Fogo de Chao, which is like one of the most famous steakhouses. Probably like chain-wise. Like it's a pretty good chain. Food there was not bad. Once again, not the best steakhouse I've ever had. Ace Attorney attraction back in 2013 that was a weird mix of escape room and mystery dinner. That sounds sick if I'm gonna be honest. Mambo! The steakhouse that we usually go to in Philly, though, is... I think it went out of business. I think that's what happened. Which sucks, because that was some of the best Brazilian food I've ever had. But Fogo de Chao was not bad. There was a different steakhouse that we kind of drove by as well that we want to check out next time, and it's close to the exit of Philly. But if we went to that steakhouse, we would not have gone to Jim's on South Street, which is arguably the best cheesesteaks you could ever get in Philadelphia. Of course, that's just my humble opinion, but Jim's on South Street is the best in terms of Philadelphia cheesesteaks. It's got like this underlying flavor, probably from the onions. Yeah, it was, the place unfortunately burnt down at one point, and then they rebuilt it. I think it burnt down like 3 years ago. And then it reopened. Really awesome place, really awesome cheesesteaks. Our Jim's on South Street, and all I can think about is the Stanley Parable Jim button. True. Also, hi, Ty. Good to see ya. After I met him there. I swear to God, every single, like most Philadelphians, when they say Pat or Gino's is the best, I'm just like, yeah, but Pat and Gino's is so greasy. And honestly, it doesn't even feel like I'm eating a steak anymore. Or at least that's what I've heard a lot of people say. It's either like greasy as hell or bone dry. And honestly, femboy catboy. But yeah, no, Jim's on South Street is like probably the best that you could ever get in terms of cheesesteaks. That and also the place that I used to work at. Speaking of, I'm still gonna eat from the place that I worked at the end of the day. Just gonna be a little bit weird after having worked for a year. Me with KFC. KFC, I feel like, is more reasonable just because that's a fast food chain. When it comes to a small business and everybody already knows who you are, it's kind of intricate. Speaking of which, the other line cook that I was working with now went full-time after I resigned. Like, instead of them having to go and hire another line cook, they just straight up were just like, yeah, we're gonna put our other one on full-time. Which honestly is fine. The dude needs the money, in my opinion. But it's like handling going full-time at that kind of a place is like kind of insane, if you ask me. I mean, yeah, now I'm unemployed, but at least I'm starting to work on my programming stuff. This entire day I spent relearning Python. Just like the basics of Python. So that's fun. Did you make a program named Monty with it? No. Oh, I did not. Oh, wait, this is kind of cool. It shows... Ooh, the tree respawn timer. That's pretty cool. I think tomorrow, I think my plan for tomorrow is that I'm gonna learn how to do... I'm gonna learn Linux. I've already learned how to do Linux before, but I've, like, forgotten 90% of how it works. If I'm being totally honest. JavaScript's a good one too, yeah. Probably the one I've learned to... I've heard people say is like what they learn the most. But it's like, in the span of this week, I think I'm just gonna relearn Python, Linux, and Git. They were teaching basics in the 2010s. I never took a course. I never took a course in high school. It was all college. I was kind of on a confused career path. Yeah, it was a confused career pathing back then. Because I wanted to do a lot of art stuff. I wanted to do cooking. I wanted to do music production. 2 of those 3 went very poorly. And the other one was just like... Well, I mean, I have a passion for it, but it's not like something I do on the regular. Grave, hi, bestie. How you doing? Let's just say, chat, that I do not have an ear for music. Like, I'm not... Or I don't have the hands for music, I should say. Producing it, rather. I can play, but I can't produce it. I think I suck at it. If I picked up my violin, I would be able to remember how to do it. How's RuneScape? Oh, you know, I love RuneScape. Kinda just fucking around with it while chatting. I love old school RuneScape. DJ Hero. Okay, so I just need like 3 more levels and then I can stop cooking shrimp. I think that's just the goal. Wait. Oh yeah, I used to have an XP tracker. Wait, close all but, okay. Okay, so set goal fishing tracker. Wait, this is kind of based. Did they update this? Hang on. Hold the fuck up. I think it's... No, that's not how that works. Adventure quest? Oh my god. Wait, this is how this works. Configure cooking. $15. And then fishing. Set that to 30. AQ Worlds was also a time sink of mine. Wait, what? Hang on, how does this work? I mean, obviously the goal is 99, but... Oh, XP to the goal. Oh, I'm blind. Oy. No, wait a minute. Oh, I didn't set it properly. I'm a dum-dum. There we go. I think I got it working now. But how do I pin it? I don't remember how to pin it. Muito real. They for gore? No, I just saw it. I was trying to figure out how to get this, how to get the XP tracker working. At some point, I'm gonna have to do combat as well. I feel like this entire endeavor is going to end up being like just a mixture of fishing, cooking, combat, smithing, mining, fire making, wood cutting, prayer Prayer is also one of the more important ones. Cycle of skills. Honestly, yeah. My first account, or my first OSRS account, I should say, I did get level 99 fishing. And then kind of just stopped. That's stinking. Why are you all stinking up the place? God. Alright, here we go. Self-care? I do have my water and my plushie, so... Ugh. Humble. Stop burning shrimp. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, stop burning the shrimp! Okay, I had to make... Okay, I see now. Axe until goal? Wait. Does this actually track the consistency? I love Ogre. Wait. Oh my god, they did change it so that you could just go straight to the top and bottom. Huh. Dude, they made this game so much easier. Oh, man. Hashtag not my OSRS. I'll take it for the convenience sake, you know? I will take it for the convenience sake. No. Now, what would be seriously cheating is if they just made you be able to bank things. If you were able to just bank from anywhere, that's cheating. Don't give them ideas. Well, the thing about OSRS is that they'll hear the idea and then they'll petition it. And then actual players will vote on if they think that's a good idea or not. It's called polling. And only experienced accounts are allowed to do it. But honestly, most of the polling that they do is just democracy working as intended. True. Very true. Most of the polling is just very obscure stuff. Also generally fitted towards... It's also generally fitted towards membership accounts. If I recall correctly. Oh, also, the fishing guide. I had to fix the fishing guide. It's not 30 that I'm looking for. It's 20. Let's do it that way. This feels like the better way to do it. $20. True. Yeah, wait, I need to see this path. What is all of this? Yeah, Linux get... Build an AI agent. Well... I do have to learn AI programming, unfortunately. Learn Go. I have never heard of Go. Learn SQL. Well, if there's one thing that I struggled in college when it came to programming, it was definitely SQL. I was terrible at SQL. Docker, I hardly know her. What the hell? Pub and sub are... Learn how to find a programming job? Jesus Christ. Dude, the programming thing that I'm learning off of is just like... It really is trying to set me up. For something. Be it success or what have you. Oh my fucking god. Oh. I am looking forward to, programming. Will Ace Attorney ever return? Yes. Actually, was it Grave? Grave gifted me the Apollo Justice trilogy. So now I own all of the... I own all of the Ace Attorney games on Steam. Or at least all of the Ace Attorney games that I have to play on Steam. But I will be finishing Hollow Knight. I have to finish Hollow Knight, which I think I'm gonna do on Thursday. And then it's really a debate for me between finishing the third Ace Attorney or finishing or continuing Let's Go. Although honestly I might just do Ace Attorney because I don't know if I want to double up on Pokemon games between that and the Egg Lock. And the Egg Lock is probably going to take, like, I don't know, 2 months. If I had to take a reasonable guess. It's going to take a while. Alright, we are done with cooking for now. How much do you enjoy old school RuneScape today? Yes. Nope, didn't want to open that. Nope, didn't want to go back there. I gifted you Ghost Trick. I'm probably gonna end up playing Ghost Trick off stream, to be honest. Whereas that game is. Too much stuff to play. Speaking of games to play, been hearing a lot of good reviews about, I've been hearing a lot of good reviews about Pragmata. Kinda want to play Pragmata. If I could get that word. Actually, no, I could get that on PS5. Right? Isn't Pragmata on PS5? Pragmata is so fun. I saw you... Grave, weren't you the one who posted the mod with Mambo? Yeah. If only I could mod that game on PS5. But either way, I'm probably just gonna get that and play it at some point anyways. You gotta be good at multitasking to play Pragmata. I see no issue with this. I see legit no issue with this. I only saw like a little bit of gameplay of it. I don't think I'm gonna watch anyone else play it, so I might just go into it playing it blind at some point. Until you were focused on a puzzle while trying not to get shot. Well... I think my archipelago capabilities have trained me to do that. Speaking of the archipelago, by the way, my monthly async is almost over. It's been like almost 3 weeks and I'm not done with my async. I finished Fire Red. I finished Up Your Arsenal. I finished Ship. And then the other day I finished Deltarune. Deltarune, by the way, was just a fun little replay of that game at the end of the day. You're not going to hear me complain. There's also Mouse PI. I've heard mixed reviews on Mouse PI, but at the end of the day, I think all of the negative reviews on the game are just invalidated by the fact that people are looking way too deep into it. Like, yeah, of course it's supposed to be in the style of a 1930s fucking cartoon. Of course it's supposed to have a lot of cheesy jokes. Of course it's supposed to be a cartoonish boomer shooter. Like, what else do you expect? Yeah, but I think that it's very annoying. It doesn't really fit the boomer shooter aesthetic. Okay, but have you ever seen any other boomer shooters that are like it? No. That's what makes it so unique. Listen, it does its job right, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to like the game. But what's annoying is when there are people who get mad at the game for doing what it does. And to me, it's just silly. It's just silly that people are getting mad at that game. Because it's just fucking... It's just fucking 1930s boomer shooter. Epic Mickey and Cuphead are on the dark side of that. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, speaking of which, and this is an off-stream thing for sure, but I need to continue playing Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I got that game back when it released. Played it for a bit off-stream. Haven't continued it since. Never played Epic Mickey. It's a really fun game. Really fun game from my childhood. I have some actual personal nostalgia slash stories for that game. Yeah, that was probably one of the times that I played it, MCH. If I recall correctly. Basically, think of what would happen if Mickey Mouse went to a world of forgotten... No, what if Mickey went to a forgotten Disney World? And had to make a lot of moral choices. Like, the aesthetic... Or the fixture of the game... Or the appeal of the game, rather... is... It's basically a Disney platformer... with moral choices. Pure 1920s Disney. Yeah. Yeah, Epic Mickey is great. Highly recommend it. Really, my personal nostalgia stories about Epic Mickey really come down to just mundane events. Just very mundane events if I vocalize them, but are kind of nostalgic to me. That could be said about a lot of the Wii games, to be honest. A lot of Wii games that I played back when I was a child really felt mundane story-wise, but are still nostalgic. The only real Wii story I have is, I believe it was Harvest Moon Animal Parade. Yeah, Harvest Moon Animal Parade bricked my Wii. And that's why I don't have a Wii anymore. Yeah, I can't explain that. I can't explain it, but that's what happened to my Wii. It got bricked while I was playing Animal Parade. Mario Galaxy, I have a lot of summertime stories related to Mario Galaxy. Or summertime nostalgia, I should say. Ugh. Oh no, don't get me wrong, Animal Parade is, like, amazing. It was really, really fun to play. It's just that I couldn't finish it because it bricked my Wii. Some sort of hardware failure, I think it was. I unironically liked Metroid Other M. Okay. How do I explain this? I can understand the hatred for Other M, for sure. I think as a child, it's a way better. I think it's a way better game as a child. Or as somebody who knows nothing about the Metroid series. Because otherwise, that game does unironically kinda suck from a thought process perspective. Samus, you're not allowed to use every single weapon that you have on your suit until I tell you to. Okay. Samus, you're getting pelted by enemies that you can't even hit? Alright, you're allowed to use your wave beam. Samus, you're in a hot-ass room? And you're going to melt to death? Okay, you can turn on your various suit now. Oh, Samus, you can't do this fight because you can't latch onto this thing here? Okay, you can use your grapple beam now. Like, motherfucker. Just let her use it. The maximum mod. Changed it from Adam giving permission to Samus's armor being broken from Super Metroid, and it was in repair mode. See, that would make more sense. That makes more sense from a gameplay perspective. Like literally every single Metroid Prime. But other M is just like, oh, you have all of your equipment. You're just not allowed to use it unless Adam tells you to. Like, I get it. You simp for Adam. But you're a bounty hunter. You should be allowed to use your equipment. Yeah, the story sucks shit. I heard people didn't like Prime 4. Which is kind of frustrating, to be honest. Yo, what's up, LP? Good to see ya. Story was Fusion, but infinitely worse. I mean, I'm probably still gonna play Metroid. I'm still gonna probably play Prime 4. I think from what I've heard is that I think people, I don't know if it was just the story or the gameplay, but I heard people didn't like the open world aspect of it. I'm still gonna play the Prime series, just probably not a stream. Well, honestly, I'd be willing to do the Prime series as a stream thing. It's just I'd actually rather play it on actual hardware. I do not feel good about emulating Metroid Prime. My complaint with 4 was it was a bit too linear. Was it? Actually, if anything, in terms of Metroid, me playing that anytime soon, I'd rather just replay Dread. I would rather just replay Dread. I fucking enjoyed my first playthrough of that game when I streamed it. I don't know, like a year before I became a VTuber? I want to say. No, it was either a year before I became a VTuber or just very, very, very closely before I became a VTuber. One of the two. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is... I want to replay Dread. I got Dread randomized and I'm trying to get working on my modded Switch. Dude. The only thing that I would ever do in Dread that would just be considered game-breaking is try to get the bomb before fighting Kraid. So that I could do the Kraid quick kill. Dude, getting the bomb before Kraid isn't that hard, to be honest with you, from what I've seen. It's just one tiny little sequence break that you have to do. Which I think is very pixel precise. It's like not hard at all. I've also played Samus Returns like twice, I want to say. Maybe 3 times. Samus Returns is a good game, but holy shit, playing it on a 3DS probably is the leading reason why I have carpal tunnel. Like, unironically. That game actually probably gave me carpal tunnel. If not just massive hand pain. Is it really that... Is it really worse? Touchscreen beams? Yeah, I would never play Samus Returns again, to be honest with you. Just because it hurts to play. Yeah, no, I'm never doing that. Silent Hill randomizer? I don't think it's that hard to set up, to be honest. It doesn't sound like it's much different than a Resident Evil rando. Ugh. Jesus Christ, me talking about Samus Returns actually gave my left hand a cramp. I think I'm starting to lose it. Like, physically lose it. Can't make a number 3 with your hands anymore. I think I can still do that. I mean, as an android, I probably can. Maybe if I put on my copper gloves. If I put on my copper gloves, then maybe I could do it. More than likely. Chat, I think I'm having caffeine withdrawal. The other day... So Saturday I was gonna stream Blood on the Clock Tower on Saturday. I ended up drinking 2 cans of Zoa that day. And I physically could not keep my eyes open. Like, the entire night. I could not keep my eyes open. And then the next day... did I have a can yesterday? I can't remember if I had a can yesterday. But I had a can today. A very slow can, of course. And it's been giving me caffeine withdrawal. Either way, I think what's been happening with me is that every time I have a can of Zoa now, the caffeine has been having inverse effects. So I get sleepy instead of energized. And then when I go like a day without it, and it's like... And it's just like my head's like, I need caffeine. Please give me caffeine. And I'll just get like a migraine because of it. It really fucking sucks. Because I am so sick and tired of being sick and tired and being sick because of it. Milk addiction. Dude, what conversation did I have the other day about milk? There was a conversation I was listening to the other day about milk. I cannot swallow milk anymore. I think I've gotten to the point in my life where I just can't. And it's rough. This milk's great. It's great for your health. Good for your bones, yada yada yada. But holy shit, does it suck to swallow now. It really sucks to swallow. It's like me and processed cheese. Pretty much my entire life, I could not swallow processed cheese correctly. That also feels like a character flaw as an android, to be honest with you, being able to swallow processed cheese. Something about the texture of it just makes me want to puke. I cannot describe it. Holy fuck, I can't stop yawning. That and beans. I think I put this in my, I think I remember putting it in my debut like my debut slides. I fucking hate beans. I cannot swallow those things at all. Fucking mushy texture. Weird taste. And I swear to God, it's like an atomic bomb is formulating in my stomach every single time. I hate beans so much. I hate eating them. Or I'm also watching another streamer on the side of this as well. Yoda series, never heard of it. Ever wanted your force abilities to be limited and can't be restocked? That sounds terrible. Especially for a Star Wars game. Less than 2 points on IGN in 1998 when it was new. I feel like that's deserved. Just at that point, it sounds like it's deserved. Just doesn't sound like a good game. Surprised you're not playing the leagues? Nah, leagues aren't for me, to be honest with you. What up, Chris? Good to see ya. Maybe someday, though. I don't know. Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown. Why do I feel like I played that game before? I probably have. I don't think I've ever seen any gameplay of Rayman. Well, yeah, I can get anchovies now. Well. Wonder how much AFK I could do in this game while also doing some coding. Probably can. Paige says hi. Hey, Paige. How've they been doing? Atari Jaguar, that's kind of funny, actually. Just fine. Yeah, it's good to hear. Oh, Chris, did I ever tell y'all that I resigned from my job finally? That's why I'm like full-time streaming again. I did not. I never got around to VC with y'all. Yeah, I resigned so that I could focus on programming. Because physical work makes me wanna die. Yippee! Need for Speed. One of my first ever video games that I've ever played on console was Need for Speed Underground. Believe it or not. That and Spy Hunter. Oh, good old Spy Hunter. Anyways, Moon, whenever y'all get into a VC again, I'm joining. Because I don't have to worry about work. Until I get a programming job. DKC 1 and Mario All-Stars. Classics. Classics. Yeah, that sounds about right. Neri is, you like log in for like a little bit and that's about it. You've been having a blast with the leagues? I've seen a little bit of leagues. Only a little bit of leagues. I mean, they do sound interesting to try out at some point, I won't lie. But this account is just total brain rot, grind set type of account. Just something brand new to work with. Just mess around with. I could probably do leagues on like another one of my accounts. Probably the Oro VT account. Wait, is it the Oro VT account? I swear to God, there's another one. Yeah, Collab Spotlight is back. It's just, it's not happening this week because Cup had a family emergency, so it is going to be skipped this week. Also, I have like 20 people who want to do it, so I don't know what's going to happen with that for a while. I also just pick people at random, to be honest. I also still have like a million other things that I want to stream and 5 days a week to do everything with. Not to mention all other shit that I have to do, including the egg lock. The egg lock, weekly Blood on the Clock Tower, chill RuneScape, all sorts of collabs and casual games. I feel like once I get my agenda of casual games off the list, it's like I'll have a lot more freedom. Well, I shouldn't say that, because after I'm done with Trials and Tribulations, probably the first Miles Edgeworth game, and Let's Go Eevee, I think I have to get started on the Ratchet & Clank series at that point. Let's start to make that series interesting, I'm going to be doing the trilogy. I'm going to be doing the retro achievements for the original trilogy of that game. Because otherwise I could finish... I could just finish each Ratchet & Clank game in like one sitting. Very easily. Agenda. Agenda just ended up being one of those words that I learned in middle school. Kind of stuck ever since. A splitter for the PS3 games. I think I heard that Tools of Destruction and all of the other PS3 games are on PS Live. but they're only for streaming. I had to look it up. I remember I looked it up in a while ago. I think I heard the or Insomniac say for the 20-year anniversary that all of those games would be on PlayStation Now, but streaming only, which of course is pretty shitty. What is the way to do it, apparently? Like, to do it on actual hardware. Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not busting out my PlayStation 3. I'm not. I'm really not gonna do that. As for the original trilogy, I want to do the retro achievements. Which, by the way, looked up the retro achievements for the trilogy. Each of them has like 200. Which means at least 5 streams of each of the games. And New Game Plus. Because let me tell you, I'm gonna have to do New Game Plus. If I'm gonna get all the retro achievements. Mine's set up to this day, though. All for one. Oh, God. All for one sure is a video game, isn't it? Listen, that's not for a while. That's not for a damn while. I don't even want to think about getting that shit set up now. Just realized it's been like almost 3 hours and I haven't taken a break. A little bit of a whoopsie there. I won't lie. Oh, man. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, one more level. One more level of fishing. And that's just the easy part. Dude, 99 fishing in this goddamn video game is insane. So what's the deal with those levels 20 to 40? And then... Oh, I see. Because then I start fishing for lobster. I fish for lobster. For the money. Which then means I fish for the tuna. And the swordfish. Oh. Well, that's also an option. Oh. Oh. Then I can train cooking and prayer? Wait, hold on. That might be the tech. That just might be the tech, to be honest. And then I'll probably just go into combat for a while. Combat training, I should say. Because then I can sell all of this crap. Because honestly, prayer is going to be the most... Prayer is the most important stat to train in this game. So if I do all of that below Ice Mountain... 15 CB? Oh, I should probably do... Oh, yeah, I should probably do quests if I'm gonna do that. That makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. Never actually done it that way now that I think about it. Alright, just one more. One more. Alright. But now can I catch? I can't catch cavefish. Small fishing net. I do have. I mean, it would be way more cost efficient than doing the trouts and salmon. Wait. Can I even cook cavefish? Probably not. Ritual offering. Aw. Well, that's fine. I can make that work. Alright. I'm tired. I know it hasn't been 3 hours just yet, but I'm tired. Oh! I just cracked all of my knuckles. Alright, that was a fun little stream for today. Yeah. Silence that. Yeah, glad to be back to streaming. Back to full-time streaming. Although I'm very... The thing I'm iffy about right now is pretty much my start time for streaming. Because it's either going to be 7 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Eastern. And to be honest with you, I don't know which would be better. Probably 7 still. Probably 7 p.m. Eastern is better, but I don't know. Maybe I should just have it as a range for when I'm starting. It's either 7, 8, or 9. That's just generally how I feel. Ugh. But either way, I'm tired. I'm very tired right now and I need to go lie down. Alright. So, new stream schedule, by the way. No streams Tuesday or Wednesday. Tuesday and Wednesday streams are off. Because I get to watch stuff with the boys. Maybe do a little scrandling. Ooh, you know what we should do? You know what? I'm booting up Scrandle. Hang on. New stream segment. Which... Window capture, isn't it? Nope, that's too big. Don't look at all of that. He's scrandling. You know what? That should be a decent enough size. Alright. I want to do a Scrandle. You know what? If you don't know what this is, it's a food comparison thing. It's a food comparison amongst different sporting events foods. And you have to pick which food people would be more than likely to pick. But also, I just look at it for the entertainment value. So yeah. What the fuck? Hang on. That's just a goddamn tomahawk. That is a tomahawk. Wait, that was at WrestleMania? Holy shit. Anyways, this chicken burger looks so fucking sad. That is just fried chicken between two buns. I'm taking that tomahawk. I don't care if that's $105. I'm taking that. Alright, pepperoni sticks with with a Jamaican beef patty? Can't say no to that, to be honest with you. But also, that sounds so weak. Garlic and pickled mushroom rice bowl for $5.25? I don't know about you, but that sounds delicious. Way better than this. Yeah. Really? That's not even macaroni. It's not even macaroni. Also, $8.50 for that? No. No. I would take that teriyaki bowl any day over that. Ooh. Okay. I mean, that's a big ass piece of chicken too. That's a big ass piece of chicken. Sliced steak with peppercorn sauce and fries. $8 as well? I don't know. I mean, these both kind of look the same in quality, if I'm gonna be honest here, but I'm going with the steak, dude. Wow. I think I've seen these images before. I think I've seen both of these images. I mean, that's just a well-done burger with bacon and cheese. Right there. I'm gonna be dead ass. I wouldn't eat either of these. I wouldn't eat either of these if I'm being honest. But I think people would prefer the double cheese. Well, I don't know. There is bacon on that. There is bacon on that, so that's really tough. Yeah, I kind of figured that had melted cheese. Oh. Where's the sausage? Where's the sausage? Excuse me? There is no sausage. It's gotta be this, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I figured. Ooh, loaded nachos? Or a hot dog and it... What the fuck? I'm sorry, 1935 for a hot dog and a beer? That's not even a full pint! That's not even a full pint of beer. No. That's what I thought. That has to be the saddest looking hot dog I've ever seen in my life. I get that that's $1.50 of a hot dog, but that is the most smushed bun I have ever seen. Steak, blagus, and peppercorn sauce pie. I wouldn't want either of these, but if I'm being honest with you, that hot dog is the saddest thing ever. Yes, 7 fucking %. Get that shit out of here. Oh, that's... You know, that fried rice would not look half bad if it weren't for the fact that it's in a Ziploc bag. I think the entire experience of that fried rice is ruined by that Ziploc bag. Jesus Christ. No, it's a chicken. I'm going the kebab. That kebab, though, does look pretty fire. And it's from Japan, so... Yeah. What the... What are they doing out in England? Okay, I get that it's like $3.50 for... I get that it's $3.50, but come on. Are you seriously gonna sit here and tell me that you would eat that over this burger? This sexy looking smashed burger with actually fresh lettuce, and that's gotta be Thousand Island. Look, say what you will about Thousand Island, I am not getting this breakfast deal. That is sad. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh, doner kebab. Doner kebab is super, super goated. Those fries look flash fried, if I'm being honest. Those are some flash fried fries. Ooh, this is tough. I think the issue is both of these are really good, but the picture just ruins both of them. They're ruined by the picture. Honestly, people have to be picking fries, right? God damn it. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. I'll take that one L. It was pretty good, though. I love Scrandle, but holy moly, some of the foods that you see on there are just... they're not great. Now I'm hungry. Well, good thing you can go eat now, because I'm ending stream. Alright, next stream will be on Thursday. I will finish Hollow Knight on Thursday. 100% gonna happen. There will be no issues at all with it, and I will be finishing the game. Yeah, that's what the next stream will be. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I've been your military android. I'm going to bed. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. Bye. AYAYA.